Good morning, everyone. Today is, I'm going to do a layout share, and I felt like I got a lot done considering I was under the weather, I don't know, at least, 2 or 3 weeks of last month. So I think this is the only layout that I did that wasn't part of the base pages. And this was my collection obsession, and I've actually left it out because I'm going to try to work with that this month also. And I'm feeling much better. I feel a little warm today. I don't know why. It is warmer outside. I've had to turn down the 50s. I've had to turn down the temperature because I've still been dressing warm because I just don't. It's like the last time that I got chilled is when I got super sick. So anyway, this was Collection Obsession, and do I remember what it's called? Let me check. Oh, it's Gather by Cartabella. And I have to say, just when I picked up the papers, because I put them in order on my shelf, so it's like this is the bottom paper, and I pulled that out, and it's like, what is that paper? It's super heavy. So this is my oldest granddaughter, this is me, and this is my oldest daughter. And I'm still trying to get all her pictures done. And now she graduated, she just turned 19. And when I did the base pages too, it was like, it's like I went to hers because those are the ones that I have printed out from, when she was born. Because now you can buy a scan disc for hardly any money, but at the time I could put like 20 pictures on it, and then I would have to go develop it. So as soon as I seen this outfit when I was going through pictures, I thought, oh, that's gonna go with my paper. It does go just perfect. I love it. So that is my first layout of the month, of last month. And this was one of the base pages. Now, I would have never thought I could do base pages, but then again, and really enjoy it too. I know when I first started scrapbooking, I did chronological. Now, it would be really hard to do base pages if you were doing everything chronological, and also you'd never be able to do 30 days of sketches because, you can't just pull out one and go, oh yeah, that's going to work for day number 1. And so it's like, yeah, I love doing the base pages and had a great time doing it. And it was so fun to work with papers that I had just kind of put aside thinking, oh, I'll pull those out again. And, but they were in, lots of them were scraps, because even when I had a kit or a collection, I would put the scraps back in there until I would pull it out again and then try to use them. So this, it's like, I think I will, go through things. I'm trying to turn off my phone here. No, can't do it. Here, stop that anyway. Okay, so I think maybe it'll be January by the time I get to this, because like I've just been having a hard time getting to everything that I've put on my own plate. And then today I had to make jewelry. And oh, by the way, my sister said, you should tell them that you have jewelry. I have said that I make jewelry. I'm going to put a link down below because I've got 25% off, and it's like I haven't raised my prices probably in years. And so you might find some good deals that would work for somebody that you're buying a gift for. And I usually mail every day with the exception of the weekends. And usually in December I will also mail on Saturday. Oh, this is like my own commercial. I will mail every Saturday also, except for this week I did not because I was still in such rough shape. But so anyhow, there's my plug. So anyhow, it's like this is the one that just turned 19. There she is, and there she is. And so it was easy pulling out pictures of her. I almost want to just go through all my pictures and just print them out, but sometimes it is nice to pick a size when you get to your paper. I don't know. I think really if I'm doing one picture, I'd rather it be large. So if I got pictures in there that I'm only going to do one, I might just start doing that. But I really loved doing the base pages. I love how this turned out. I just think it looks amazing. I love her smile. I mean, it's just such an awesome picture anyway. And I won't tell you the names of all the paper because I won't be able to remember. Well, that one I know is Weathered Garden by Simple Stories. This is Martha Stewart. And this is one of those papers, it's like I just loved it. I think I didn't do it sideways because this is the way I plan on doing it because of the vines. And I love how this turned out. And this is she the youngest girl? No, because we've had a new one since then. I have to remember all these kids now. But I just am amazed at how much I loved the base pages. So anyway, and these were all embellishments that I had made, and I really like how it turned out. Oh, and I pulled in some lace this day because of her lace dress. And I really want to, I need to make like a memory board where it's like, okay, these are the things that you have, but would you please use them? And this is another one of Simple Stories, Simple Vintage something, and I can't remember what it was. But I love how it turned out. Again, this is the oldest granddaughter. And this is the second grand. And these again were those embellishments that I had made. And then I pulled in some of, I think they were Indigo Garden that worked so well with this. And I love the base pages. Had so much fun. I almost wish I could make them all base pages and then work from there because it seemed easy once you knew what pictures we were going to use, I guess, once I got to that point. And I don't know if you haven't seen any of them, I had laid all my pages on the bed, and then I just kept going through pictures until I found one for each of them. Actually, I have 10 that I don't have pictures for. So I'll be working on those one of these days. And this again is the second grand, Tegan, and she's the one who was in the one before. And these two here, I think they were either during COVID or after COVID. So it was just, I think she was just happy to be out and about. But such fun layouts to play with. Oh, and this is, of course, another base page. This is one of the twins, the girl twin. And this one, I got it all done, and then I decided I was going to put this little bow on here. So if you see the video, I did not put on that bow until afterwards, I'm pretty sure. I just thought I didn't like the color of the bow with the other stuff because it wasn't, the bow that it had on wasn't orange and it wasn't pink. And I put that on there. My husband's going, "You're putting a bow on top of a bow." I said, "It's okay." And this is the oldest one of my daughter again. And they were, I called it Bye Bye because I was there and we had went swimming or went to the pool. And I think I didn't actually go in, but I just took pictures and because I hadn't planned on swimming, so I didn't take anything to swim with. But yeah, and this is a Mente, well, these are Mente papers, and this is a Craft Consortium paper. Okay, and this is P13. So I guess I do know some of the papers. And this is second grand. And there's the oldest grand again. And this was on her birthday or on Thanksgiving. Because her birthday is either, sometimes it falls on Thanksgiving, sometimes before, sometimes after. And And I think everybody is kind of wore out by this time, it looks like, and I just called it a lazy day. That was P13 if I didn't say that. Okay, and this here, this I know it's like 4 different papers. And this one is from Paper Studio, and I don't even remember, I know this is probably a Paper Studio. And the wood is Simple Stories, and I don't remember what the plaid was. But I made the horse with a rubber stamp. So fun. And she's the oldest one again. And here's the second grand again. And this is that, what is it called? Autumn something lane. I forget what it's called. I wish I would write the name of everything on the back. But I can't think of what it is. Auburn Lane, that's it. So that's what most of this is. I've got some other papers in here, but I love the houndstooth. So fun to play with. And these were just laying on my table, and they were Echo Park, and it's like they were laying there, and I thought, oh, actually my friend said, that'd be cute. That's what she was all her idea. So, and she's the one who pulled out the brads too. And that's what I had, that pack that it's like I kind of wiped that out this time. And I think it was Indigo Garden. Okay, and this again was a bunch of different things. Like, I loved this. It has, it does have family written in the things. And this was a beautiful floral. I just loved it. I think maybe I hoarded it for a while. And then these were from Mente, and also these other ones were from Prima. And this was just a pack that it was on sale when I was on Cherry on Top one day. And I thought, oh, those are so pretty, I'm just going to buy them. Even though I didn't have anything, that from that collection at all. I just thought, oh, I love it. I think it would go with something. And then I used it here, and I love how this turned out. And I'm just amazed at all these pages. And then I had, I keep pulling this off every single time, so I know it's not stuck on there properly. And this was a P13 wood. They had a bunch of wood. I think it's called, what is it? I don't know, but they had a whole pack of wood, which I just love. And then I had seen somebody that they had purchased these really cute butterflies, and I thought it looked like they were layered. I think they totally looked different when I got a really good close-up. But this is what I thought they looked like. I thought they were layered, and they were gingham, but they were actually some other kind of pink design. And it did have some kind of trim on the edge, but I love how they turned out. And during this one, I actually show how I did that, because they're super cute. And I used another one of the made another one of the envelopes, and I used that in her sister's. This is the oldest grand again, and my oldest daughter. And I'll tell you, I love the envelopes. I could just put them on everything. I love these layered butterflies. I could put them on everything. Yeah, I've really got some loves during the... It was fun to actually spend a lot more time maybe on embellishments than what I normally do, just because the layout was done. So, I don't know, if you did the base pages, I would like to know your experience with it, because this is, this was all the things that I loved about it. And there was some things where it's like I had a hard time coming up with maybe embellishments, but once I decided I was going to do it, I just thought I'm going to do it even if I didn't have embellishments, and just kind of worked with what I had. But this one here, because of everything being so monochromatic, I wanted pink on it. So that's where the butterflies came from, that idea. And yeah, this was one, it's like She just looks like some fancy lady, even though she's got on her little t-shirt pajamas, and but she would wear hats all the time. She was such a good hat wearer. She still wears hats. It's so funny. Again, she's the oldest one. And I really have made a dent in her box because I couldn't even get the lid on it, and not all of them fit in the her photo box. But now they all fit in there, and I only have probably about half left. So I really have made a big dent in it. And this is my second daughter. And again, the oldest grand, and that's her dad over here. And I think this was, I don't know, it's like a mix of things. It's like so many more. I loved it. I used up a lot of scraps. Really loved it. Okay, and this one here is, this is what happened in Who Framed Roger Rabbit. And I wrote that on here. And I just thought this was so cute. Oh, and this was 2009, I think. I just penciled on just to make sure. And I just thought it was so funny because she got behind her chair and looked over at me, and she goes, "I've been framed, I tell you, I've been framed." I thought it was so cute. And I think that was Echo Park, Beautiful Life. And this is that same collection, but I used some of the other things that some of this embellishments I made, mixed in with some of the embellishments I kept from the paper, some embellishments from like that Disney collection with The Little Mermaid. I got a dingle hopper over here to comb her hair, and used real shells from the beach, and did some of the layers butterflies, and have well, I think there's one Mente thing in here, because I kind of started with other stuff, and then it kind of grew from there. So I love it. But it was such a funny face that she was making as she was watching that movie, and I know it wasn't the first time watching it. And this one here, this was excuse me, Simple Stories. Oh, I can't remember what it's called, but it's like Simple Vintage Fields. I can't think of what it's called now. But again, I used some Mente stuff, and these were like things that I'd gotten for free. You know, they just sent you a little sheet of cut aparts. Excuse me. This is an embellishment I made, and these were the strips of paper I had left from the 6x8. And some wood paper I got from a paper pad. And this is when she was tricked into falling in love with him, even though he was a boy. Okay, I'm back again. I had to go and cough some more. Okay, and again, this is second grand, and this is our first boy. I love this. This is like one of my favorite ones. It was like just those strips of paper. It just is so, I love how it turned out. Now this one here, I might as well just start with the blank piece of paper because I really didn't get to see too much of the paper. But a little bit here, a little bit here, a little bit here, and a little bit here. But I'm just documenting these blocks that I made for the first grand. And then of course, all the other grands got nothing because by then I'm too busy. But I wish I would have made everybody blocks because I think they're so cute. Oh, and I actually tried to make them for the second one and I could not find them because these were 2x2 wooden blocks. And I could find 1x1s, but that's it. So, yeah, so I guess I did try for a while, and then, you know, after that I just forgot about it. Oh, and I have no idea what papers they're from, and I don't know what these were either. But I did find my other sheets of these. Okay, and here's another Mente paper one, and I think it's Beauty and Bloom. And it's kind of an Easter theme, so I did use some of the embellishment, the cut aparts from one of the books that were like maybe book 4, book 6, that was also like the Easter theme. But I loved catching these girls because they'd be like dressing up. I got some of the greatest pictures of them just dressing up. I'd just walk in and snap a picture, and then they're like, "Oh, Grandma." So cute. And I get the giggles. And then this is the oldest girl again. And this was when my sister came to visit. And that every time my husband sees that, and he goes, "Is that your sister?" And I said, "Nope, that's me." But her hair was always a little bit darker, but this one I was still coloring it. Now it's white. And I just love how these all turn out. I am so thrilled with, base pages. And when Janet told us about them, and I'm like, how can she can't do, nobody can do base pages. And then she would do it, and I was like, wow, that's amazing. So I was always pretty thrilled with her base pages, but I sure didn't think I could do it. So I just wanted to show that. I do have a few other things I want to do, and do some scrapbooking. And now it's like I ended up having to make jewelry because I had a big order, and so I'm still trying to squeeze everything in, and continue coughing, obviously. But I'm feeling so much better. It's just really taken that one day. It just kind of knocked me down after I got chilled. I don't know why, but so I want to thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful and blessed day. I will put my link down below, so if you want to go over there and go shopping, there is a 25% off sale. So thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful and blessed day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.